Hello and welcome to a Smurf P video, and today we are looking at X-Men Magneto from the Age of Apocalypse Wave 2. And here he is in his packaging. On the top we have the beautiful Age of Apocalypse. On the side we have that beautiful Magneto picture there with Apocalypse staring over him. And then on the back we have the figures that build Colossus. And then up here we have Magneto casts off his anti-human sentiments and carries on Xavier's dream of peaceful coexistence, thereby founding the X-Men. Finally, somebody does not say a dystopia future, which I hate. Let's get him open. Okay, so Magneto is usually the bad guy in X-Men. Actually, he hasn't been a bad guy for a very long time in X-Men. But originally he was the bad guy. Other than the stint where he took on the mantle of Headmaster for a time, he was probably at this point he was probably at his badness after around the early 90s, mid 90s. He was quite bad, and so Magneto chose when Xavier died, he created the X-Men in memory of his dead friend. However, he wasn't in the same league. Maybe it's because he didn't truly believe in the dream to stop the ascension of Apocalypse. However, he still had his X-Men team who he fought to save the world, basically, and stop it. And when he realized that there was a hope of a better world, he almost didn't. I'd have to read again. In fact, it's on my agenda to read the whole run again. He didn't hesitate to give up what he had. He had his wife, Rogue. He had a child who Nanny protected, which is kind of ironic and awesome at the same time. But he did not hesitate in sacrificing that life for a better world, a better dream. So in reality, in some ways, this Magneto was actually better than our Xavier for what he has to sacrifice. So, absolutely brilliant. I am very impressed with this figure. Now, Mafex, I think it's Mafex, actually made one a similar time as, I think, Wave 1. And I think a lot of us were probably tempted to buy it. I didn't, and probably glad I didn't, because I'm quite impressed with how this looks. I love the hair with the braids and the little blue, I'm not sure where he went to shop to get those blue, what are they called? One of these hairbands, that's it. I'm not sure how he went and got that. The purple on here feels very, very shiny, so I'm not sure what paint. It feels more shinier than normal. But there, it's very, very gorgeous. It's still a very similar job to what he wears as normal Magneto. See, that looks very shiny on the boots as well. And then on the back you got a cape we've probably seen numerous times with the going around there, and he has long hair in this world. I feel like he would have really suited a beard right about now. I don't know if for those who remember the animated show, there was that one episode where he had a beard in Phalanx Covenant, and it was just absolutely epic how good he looked. Now, he does come with two little effects here, and two hands, fisty hands, and the other head, which we will show off in a minute. Now, in terms of articulation for this head, because of the hair and the cape, it is very restricted. So, but anyway, I think it looks gorgeous, and I love it. So, let's put the other head on, then we can look at articulation. Okay, so I've added a little effects. Everybody knows I'm not a fan of these, but I still think it's very cool that they add them, especially if you're buying these for your kids. These would be quite handy to play with. I would have liked these when I was a kid, teenager, whatever. Would have been cool to have some of those. In fact, I would have loved Marvel Legends if they were released back then. You know, I used to use my Joes to pretend to be X-Men, etc. So the head on this, once again, the articulation is very, very hard due to the cape and the hair. The arm can go up that far, has swivel there, and this bit here as well, this piece here can move around if you want it to. It has the double thing, but this will restrict what you want to do with that. And then on the hand, once again restricted going up, it can go down like that, and it does have a twisty feature there, etc. Now, there is the ab crunch. But no, there is a swivel on the waist as well. I almost said there wasn't. And then if he is rising, he can do the splits that far. And he's got a swivel there, and he does have a double thing there. Just remember, you've got this here as well. There is a swivel on the lower leg, shiny lower leg, and up, down, pivot, pivot, pivot. Yes, we did a pivot. There we go. Now, let's have a look at this thing, this face here. Now, I would feel, I actually thought that they were white eyes. Oh, I'm sorry, this is terrible. What am I doing? What am I doing? Come on. Stay still. Stay still. Right, here we go. Here we go. Right. I would like those eyes to be white. However, them not being white doesn't make much of a difference to me. It just would have been better in my mind. The helmet sits very nicely on the top. I would have thought it would have been cool if you could just knit that off, but hey, it is what it is. I'm not sure how he gets his hair under there, but he does anyway. And he looks pretty cool. And I just really like this figure. I think I've always liked Magneto's costume. And you know, the other bit that I like is that this bit here is stuck on. Do you remember that 2013 figure that we got? That piece used to pop out all the time. I used to drive me absolutely bananas. So yeah, I'm quite happy with this figure. And just this is a bigger pint glass than I usually bring in. There he is. There he is. Next to the actual beer pint glass that has water in it. Soon to be beer in it because it's Saturday and it is almost beer o'clock. Or an appropriate time when a man with children and a wife can say, I can drink beer. So anyway, I really dig this figure. I think if you get the opportunity, you should grab him. But I feel, once again, most people are going to grab this wave because they have a connection to the storyline rather than it just being a nice wave. I still think this wave is stronger than wave 1. And I really do hope that this isn't a wave that is on the market forever, because maybe that may make the Hasbro team question further releases. And let's be honest, there's probably only several waves you can get away with the Age of Apocalypse, depending on how deep you want to go into some of the figures, you know, because some of the figures you may say, why would we do that? Why would we release that? But anyway, I seriously hope we get another wave next year anyway. If you like my stuff, please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you look after yourself. Very important these days. And embrace the geekiness. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.